Hello, I'm Robin Henning, and welcome to another Exchange Life Nugget of Truth. How do you react to pain and misfortune? Satan wants us to get angry at God, step away from Him, and then try to protect ourselves from further pain, to put our shields up. I was intrigued by a quote from a speaker at the recent Network 220 conference. He stated that God will refashion every misfortune into something better than if it had never happened. As I pondered that, it drew me back to one of the best examples of God's power to overcome evil in the Bible, and that's Job. Satan truly intended to destroy Job's relationship with God through unprecedented misfortune. Trust me, that was one of the worst, if not the worst day of Job's life, when he lost his kids and all of his possessions. But Job passed that test. Now the next trial was the loss of his health, in addition to the respect of those in his community. At this, he just came unglued, because the reality was his illness led him to be considered unclean, and he became an outcast. That was too much. And he began to blame God for his unfair assault on him. But in the end, Job's faith was refined, because God humbled him, showed Job his need for grace, and then led Job into a saving faith relationship with his Redeemer. So all of his misfortunes that Satan introduced were actually transformed by God into blessings in Job's life. So what was the worst time in Job's life actually became the most productive and the most fruitful time of his life. Beloved, we have all been through traumas and trials, and we need to guard our minds and our hearts from Satan's accusations against God. And by God's grace, we need to stand firm that what Satan means for evil, God will transform into good. Good always trumps evil. Why is that? Because good is infinitely superior and more powerful than evil. God is good all the time. And all the time, God is good. He is infinitely more powerful than Satan. So trust Him with your pain and your misfortunes. And watch Him then transform all of them into something that is good, as He transforms you into the very image of Christ. I hope this encourages you this week, and I hope you have a blessed week in Jesus.